There's a nice story regarding Srila Jayadeva Goswami. Jayadeva Goswami, when he was quite young, he found his deities of Sri Radha Madhava in a river, Ajay River. And he worshipped those deities with such love and devotion. Actually, every day he would go out to the champak forest, and his wife Padmavati, she would collect champak flowers, which are beautiful, golden complexion. So Padmavati would pick the flowers, and Jayadeva Goswami, he would offer them as garlands, decorate their feet, decorate their hair. One day when he was worshipping Lord Madhava, the Lord manifested a beautiful golden form. His deities of Sri Sri Radha Madhava, they actually came together into one form, Sri Gauranga Mahaprabhu. When Jayadeva and Padmavati saw this beautiful form of Radha Madhava in the golden form of Gaurasundar, they fell to the ground offering their obeisances, and Lord Chaitanya picked them up with his own loving hands. And he said, Jayadeva, Padmavati, you are my very, very dear devotees. You have worshipped me throughout your life with pure love. Therefore I have come to give you this darshan. You are living in the land of Navadvip. This is my abode. In this age of Kali, I will appear in this beautiful golden form. I am Krishna in the sweetness of the mood of Sri Radharani's love. And I have come to distribute this love to everyone and anyone without discrimination through the sublime process of Harinam Sankirtan. The Lord told Jayadeva that you already told the king that you would be going to Puri, so you should go to Puri, because Lord Jagannath is waiting for you. Therefore, you should go there. But I want to tell you something that is a great secret. I will live here in Navadvip for 24 years. Then I will take sannyas in Katwa. And I will travel to Jagannath Puri and make that my home. And every day, while living in Puri, in the great ecstasy of transcendental love, I will hear your poem, Gita Govinda. Now you go to Puri, Jagannath is waiting. Then the Lord disappeared. And Jayadeva Goswami and Padmavati, understanding the supreme glory of Navadvip Dham as the abode of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, they did not want to leave. They were crying. They were thinking, why did we say this, that we would go to Puri? How could we leave Navadvip? It is the abode of the most munificent, merciful of all incarnations. What sins, what offenses must we have committed that we have to leave Navadvip Dham? We would have been better being born as insects or birds in Navadvip, so we would not have had to leave. But the Lord has ordered us to leave. So as they were leaving, they were actually trying to leave, but their feet just wouldn't even move from Navadvip. They were somehow trying to leave. Then they heard a voice in the sky. It was the voice of Lord Jagannath, saying, Jayadeva Goswami, Padmavati Devi, you must go to Puri. Jagannath is waiting for you. And besides that, the Lord always protects the word of his devotee. You told Lakshman Singh you would go to Puri, so you must fulfill your word and go to Puri. You will live your whole life in Puri, but after you leave your body, you will live eternally in the association of the Lord in Navadvip. So as they were leaving, they kept looking back with tears in their eyes. And they went to Sri Jagannath Puri. As he was writing Gita Govinda, which is a literature of the highest level of spiritual substance. In fact, the great acharyas warn us that these pastimes of Gita Govinda have such intimate spiritual truths that they are not digestible to a person who still is victimized by many material desires. It's too pure. It is actually a literature for the highest level of pure-hearted devotees, like Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Ramananda Rai, and Swarup Damodar Goswami. It is not a literature meant for the general public, even amongst Vaishnavas. An example of the intimacy of this literature and the mercy of the Lord is Jayadeva Goswami. He was in his deep meditation on Radha and Krishna's Lila of Vrindavan. He was actually visualizing and writing down the transcendental pastimes of the Lord. And there was a particular shloka that came to his heart, but he just couldn't write it. He thought, it's too inconceivable to write such a thing as this. So in his writing, he put down his pen and he told his wife Padmavati that I'm going to bathe in the ocean. So he left their little bhajan kutir in Puri and went to the ocean. A few minutes later, Lord Jagannath disguised himself as Jayadeva Goswami and came to the hut. And Padmavati said, "What's wrong? You just left for your bath just a few seconds ago. How is it that you couldn't have possibly taken your bath this fast?" He said, No. What happened is I was on my way to my bath and I thought of a very beautiful shloka to write in my book. So I didn't want to forget it, so I want to write it now." So he wrote it down and then he left. And a few minutes later, the real Jayadeva Goswami came to the hut. And now Padmavati was really confused. She said, how did you get back so early? He said, "What do you mean early? It's not early." She said, "You just left." He said, "No, I left a long time ago." She said, "No, you just left." "What are you saying?" She said, "You came in and you said you forgot that you thought of something to write and you wrote something in your book and you left." He said, I didn't do that. Where is my book?" And he looked in the book and he saw a beautiful verse written by the hand of Lord Krishna himself, which describes how the power of Radharani's love is so great that when she was assuming a devotional spirit of anger toward Krishna, Krishna placed his head at the lotus feet of Sri Radharani to appease her. So this is the greatness of Jayadeva Goswami.
You were listening to Radhanath Swami on thesacredconnect.com.